Welcome to another episode of Would a Panther Kill a Raccoon in the Wild?
Season 2.
The show we still haven't pitched to TV.
The podcast game show where two friends argue about the third's most burning and sometimes pointless questions in order to get a much-needed point in our season-long contest.
In some rounds, the two answerers don't always get to choose which side of an argument they're fighting for, which leads to some quick thinking and often has them mainly persuading themselves, but more importantly, the questioner to believe in what they say.
In other rounds, the answerers get a more open question where they can be far more creative with their choices, but they only get a short amount of time, and whatever they say first, they must stick with. No takebacks.
Our special round this season is reversal. The questioner will pose an open question, but the answerers will be choosing each other's answers. Ideally something they really hate or know very little about, which will lead to some very creative thinking.
That's the game.
Good job, Puffy the Penis Slayer.
Hi there, and welcome to Reading the Star Signs with Kirk. They don't mean anything. Thank you.
Oh. Seriously, if you ever meet a girl and she says, "What's your star sign?" it's a massive red flag.
Yeah.
The worst thing is when... Is this recording or am I just chatting
It's
shit?
recording.
Oh, Jesus, right. This could stay as like a bonus extra bit. The worst thing with star signs, right, is when people use them as an excuse to be a dick.
Mm.
Like, what's your star sign, Dan?
Can't you tell? Can you not tell what I am?
I think you're a...
Do I not give off the energy of a certain star?
Yes, definitely. It's...
Ignoring the fact we literally said it last night.
It's Donatello.
Are you a Leo?
No.
No, you're a Sagittarius, aren't you, Daniel?
Yeah, Sagittarius.
Yeah, makes
And
sense.
Sagittarius, like, that's the worst one. Like, I know...
Don't say, yeah, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. It does not.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
the worst thing is like when people are just like me and Celeste have this running joke where it's like if somebody's a cunt, we're just like, oh, they're such a Sag. Because like her friend one time was like don't be angry with me just because I'm being honest, it's just what a Sag does. I was like, fuck right off. No, get the fuck out, leave my house.
For me, it's always the there's, I can't remember who it was, a couple of friends were trying to guess what I was, and they're like, oh, we think you're this, we think... It probably took them about 5-6 tries to finally get it, and obviously then you say, yes, it's this, and they go, oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
That makes so much sense. You're clearly a fucking Gryffindor.
Well, then why didn't you say that first time? Why did it take you to get through all of them to...
So, somebody goes, like, you were clearly born in May. And you go, yeah, May. And they go, yeah, knew it.
Yes, I was born in February.
Right.
Welcome back to another episode of Would a Panther Kill a Raccoon in the Wild? It's episode 6.
Yeah, I believe it's episode 6. I will confer with the text
That I sent
you sent me last night.
Where are we going?
Yes, it's episode 6.
It is episode 6. Welcome to episode 6, everybody. I kind of feel for a long time we haven't actually introduced ourselves. Any new listeners have no idea who the hell we are until we get to the final scores at the end.
Yep.
So, firstly, I'm Captain Kirk.
I'm Smokey D.
What?
Let's try that again. I'm Captain Kirk.
I'm Smokey D.
No. Hold on. Third try.
I'm Captain Kirk.
I'm Captain Kirk.
This is James, he's a dick.
I'm done.
And that's done.
I'm done.
Anyways, maybe I should just lead this. To next to me is Smokey D, or Dan, and we have Thicc Jim, or James, over on the other side of the room.
Don't know what you're talking about, boys. My name's Gavin.
God. Anyway,
Gavin and Stacey.
Gavin. Oh, yeah. Okay. Going back.
I'm Nigel.
No, let's not bring that up again. Stop.
Big Nige.
No. Anyway,
go on then, Thicc Jim. Have you got a rant for us today?
As it happens, I do. So,
you're just trying to see how angry you can make him before we even start.
So yeah, before we get going, one thing to talk about, which is I went to town yesterday.
Oh, daddy.
Went to Specsavers, picked up some new glasses.
Did you make the pilgrimage to Coventry City Centre?
I did. Coventry City Centre, went to Specsavers in Coventry.
You went inside the ring road?
I did. I walked in, and firstly, so obviously this is a rant of minor inconveniences, right? And
Standard.
I know. And I got in there, and the lower precinct, it used to have Pizza Hut in it, right? Gone. Firstly, I was like, where the fuck am I going to get pizza in the town centre now?
I think Pizza Huts are dying.
I think they are. But the one in that lower precinct area is completely gone.
Yeah, it's been gone for ages.
I haven't been for ages.
Kirk's an out.
I haven't been down there. So anyway, they have Superdrug there now. And obviously Specsavers at the top.
They've got a Superdrug in where the pizza... When did that open?
Right. See, that's brand new. That looks brand new.
Who the fuck decides, my cheap pharmacy, the best possible retail space in this dying city centre where there's fucking dozens of empty shops.
Boots is opposite as well.
Yeah. Is, the former pizza restaurant that's geared up to be a fucking restaurant.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, that's my rant as part of your rant.
See, I knew it was going to make everyone angry. And that's not even the main thing I'm going on about today, right? So part of it is now Superdrug. The other part is a shop that I wanted to go to, right? So I'm setting this up. So I broke the laces on one of my shoes, and I'm wearing them tomorrow, and I just want to get some new laces. And I walk in, and I'm going, fucking win. Pizza Hut is gone, but it's been replaced with Shoe Zone. I was like, nice, sweet. I'll get some laces while I'm here in the area I want to be in. I was like, sweet.
Shoe Zone's a good place to know. Like, my fake Crocs are from Shoe Zone. They're badass.
Now, I would agree with you, James. However, this is where the problem comes in. I walk in Shoe Zone. I'm going around the area, and as a typical man, I didn't ask the person in there. I was like, no, I'm going to find these myself. I'm going to find how hard is it to find laces? Apparently very fucking hard. As they don't sell laces in Shoe Zone.
Clearly you'd have to go to a Clark's for that, surely. It's a specialist shoe.
But it's ridiculous. It's called Shoe Zone. I walked and eventually I did ask the guy in there, and I was like, "Hi mate, I'm actually looking for some laces." And you could see on the look on his face, it went from, how can I help, to, it's another one that's going to ask me the same question I've been asked many, many times.
Shoe Zone in brackets, not fucking lace zone, you pricks.
I asked him, where are the laces? And he goes, we don't actually sell laces. And to which obviously my correct response was, in Shoe Zone you don't sell laces. And he basically stopped me in my tracks and said, I know what you're going to say, and
I've spoken to the CEO multiple times.
It is ridiculous.
Like me and Mr. Shoe Zone go fucking way back. He's my godfather. I've said to him so many times, Shoey, you need to sort this out. You need to sort this out. Do you know the amount of fucking Kirks I get walking into my fucking shop and being like, where's the laces? I haven't sold a single fucking aglet since 1932.
Where did that come from? Anyway, the point is, I was very minor inconvenienced, and I had to go to Deichmann instead. So, listeners, if you need some laces, go to Deichmann. You went to
Deichmann?
I did.
Is it pronounced Deichmann? I thought it was Deichmann.
Deichmann, one of those. Still, if you want laces, go there.
You have to go to the foreign shops if you want laces. I'm surprised you went all the way to Deichmann. Why didn't you go opposite Deichmann and go to Timpson's?
At what point did you start?
Timpson's is good quality.
I was going to go there, but then Deichmann was sort of like in my route that I was already heading down.
Because Timpson, you'll get like an artisanal handcrafted lace from one bloke who's like been there since 1958, winding his own laces in the back room. Why do the
people in Timpson's look like they've been static to the floor for the last 30 years?
Because I'm fairly certain, in the one in town, definitely, and I think most legit Timpson's, not them weird pop-up ones next to a Sainsbury's.
Oh yeah.
I'm fairly certain, how most of them have that guy, like the little animatronic thing repairing. I'm fairly certain the employees are all from the same factory. They're just full size, and they just kind of wait there. And then the little bing bing as you open up the door, and they go, "Hello, sir. Welcome to Timpson's."
Yeah.
Have you noticed how this is probably a sign of our shit economy? Timpson's, man, they've really had to diversify over the past few years, didn't they? There used to be one Timpson's in Coventry, and Timpson's, what did you want from Timpson's? Well, you went to Timpson's if you wanted a key or a shoe repair.
Yep.
Now, you go into a Timpson's, it's like there's fucking Zippo lighters, there's smoking pipes, there's fucking...
dog tags.
There's fucking, you can order your groceries through them, and a bloke on a push bike will deliver them. I feel quite sorry for Timpson's.
I'm pretty sure they sell umbrellas now too.
Yeah. Meanwhile, what's something you think they do, they don't, which is stretching shoes. You have to go to a specialist now.
Oh. Anyway, moving on. Let's get this show on the road. I think I have the first question, which is a closed question.
Okay, Kirk.
So I get to
hit me.
Flip the coin. I've got a 10p with me this time.
Okay.
What year is the 10p?
That is a shiny ass 10p, no cap.
That is a shiny ass.
That 10p is bussing.
This is a 2020.
It's a 2020. Oh, it's a pandemic special.
It's a COVID special, yeah. Nice. Okay.
Don't lick it, you'll get ill.
I don't want to hold it now.
Hey, to be fair, that could be one of the last coins you ever see with old Lizzie's face on.
Oh, yeah. We should cherish this. Anyway.
Soon it'll be old Charlie's face.
Is it big enough for the ear, though? Like, would they have to extend it? Like a little dip.
For his ear?
50p, like a little dip.
No, what they'll do is they'll just shrink the aspect ratio of the head.
It's just an ear. It's just an ear. Anyway.
Do you know what's going to be brutal is when they do the Diana Memorial Edition coin with Prince Charles on the back.
Oh, no.
Sorry, that's a bad joke. Leave that for the Patreon.
Oh, God. Right, anyway, here's the question.
I feel like what we need to do, right, is for our Patreon fans, when we get them, when we set up a Patreon, we just need to do like Would a Panther Unfiltered compilation, where when we do one of these recording sessions, all the bits you cut out because we go, no, that's terrible.
And we put a disclosure at the end saying this is all taken out of context.
Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
Out of context.
Okay, so here's the question. Really simple one, really. Would you rather live in a world where you dance instead of walk or sing instead of talk?
Oh.
Right, have a think about it. And I'm going to flip the coin. Dan, would you rather have dancing or singing?
I guess dancing. Oh, I
Okay.
don't really want either.
If it's a heads, then you get dancing. It is a heads. Dan has dancing. James has singing. So, tell me, guys, what's better?
So my question is first, is it assumed that in this world you can dance and you can sing? Or is it like the ability for you to sing or dance is still only as likely as it is in the current world? It's just like, so it's like, you know, you could answer the phone. It could be, hello, how are you? Or you could get on there and it'll be like, hello, how are you?
For the sake of comedy, it's the latter, yeah.
Right,
sure. It's your level of singing capability.
Right. I mean,
And dancing.
Yeah.
so I suppose the thing is dancing to me is a far broader, like, so how fucking grim would it look if Dan was walking down the street basically like grinding as if he was in a club?
You don't get to choose which dance you do, or does it just...
I think it's going to be like Harry Potter, like the wand chooses the wizard, the dance chooses the dancer.
Like, I guess
Like you could be walking down the street going, why am so shit?
Is there just like like speakers installed on every
Imagine-
like, block corner, and they just play a song you have to keep and beat with that song as you go anywhere?
Do you know what the worst thing would be? Is you'd never get anywhere if your dance was cha-cha slide. Slide to the left. Fuck. Take it back now. No.
So many traffic collisions from moonwalkers.
Yeah. What about driving?
Yeah, to be fair, if you got to choose your dance, you could just like moonwalk everywhere. It'd be fine. No issue.
Providing you can moonwalk.
Yeah.
It's the cunt that you'll find walking down the streets of New York doing the worm.
Yeah, I was going to say just
No, I mean from my side, I think it'd be quite good because I think slowly but surely the majority of people would learn to sing quite well. Like, I'm not a singer by any stretch of the imagination, but I'd love to learn to sing, like to the point where, like, when I was in a band, I did shouty vocals. Like, I did the hey kind of stuff, not the like Figaro. So it'd be really cool for me, I think, because like if all of a sudden everything was singing, it'd be like you'd learn how to sing better. However, it would make podcasts basically just songs.
Musicals, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be musicals. It'd be like, so this is Would a Panther Kill a Raccoon in the Wild? And today's question, would it be better to dance or sing?
I'm liking this better already. This is just me.
Be like a fucking... And then like, well, I think if I could dance everywhere.
Dan, you got anything to say? I've got a follow-up kind of thing that's going to be aimed at both of you as well.
I was thinking actually that singing would make people talk less, I reckon, or sing less.
Right.
Because if you're really bad at singing, you'd almost be embarrassed to speak.
Timid people be even worse.
There'd just be this whole world where people just silence.
But that wouldn't be a bad thing necessarily, because like think about all those poor guys that are 15, 16, going through puberty.
Oh yeah, the voice cracks.
And they all have we've all.
So they're just not allowed to speak.
No. All I'm saying, right, is we've all been there, right? As blokes, we've all had those moments where we've gone a bit squeaky voiced,
voice crack.
Yeah, and you get quite embarrassed and self-conscious about it, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So if there's a whole group of society that is like that because they can't sing, power to the people. That's what I say.
So the question I want to fire and have a think about is, firstly, James, how do you imagine a very serious, quiet conversation going in your world?
Rap.
Just really quiet rap.
Yeah, like
very serious, like you got to talk something out with someone that's really, really important thing.
Yeah, it's like, listen up, Kirk, this shit is whack. I'm going to stab you in the back because your son is way out of line. Don't come at me because I'll make you fine.
It was so good until he looked left and went, I haven't got a last rhyme. I liked it. I like the effort for sure. And Dan?
What, how would I have a serious conversation while dancing?
No. My one to you is, how would you sneak up on someone?
Fucking James Bond doing ballet.
Yeah, exactly. Like some pirouettes, some what are they called? Pliés? Is that a word? Is that a dance term?
Fully Swan Lake. Just sneak up on someone.
I wouldn't tap dance, I'll tell you that.
What's the is it the Alton Towers one? Do
Hall of the Mountain King.
Yeah, it'd be like,
yeah, exactly.
Like tapping.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the video of them doing like that dance football?
No,
where they play football, but in order to do anything, you have to like dance to the ball and dance with the ball. And there's a guy like sitting on the ball, like doing the splits, like with this, and then like they're trying to like break dance with it and like galloping around trying to play football.
Do you know what would be fucking
and rolling around on the floor?
Do you know what would be really weird in Dan's world? Imagine watching an army marching towards you.
I imagine that would be Irish dancing.
But then again, isn't the haka just like a dance, basically, a war dance?
Yeah, but hackers don't get very far fast.
No.
You'd be like,
I am wondering how you would travel.
Yeah, if they want to march, it'd have to be the Irish dancing. Like, just imagine them with their guns, but all their legs are just going like, like kicking up in the air. They're just
Lord of the dance style.
Yeah.
Michael Flatley.
The whole top halves are just still, and just their legs going like.
Does this mean the Russian army would just shrink?
Because they're all doing the Russian. Rah, Rasputin.
I like that. I do like that. They all go Michael. Is it Michael Finnegan? Michael Flatley.
Michael Flatley. Or would it be like a national pride thing? So it'd have to be like a dance to the country. Like we'd end up with Morris dancing armies. Like you'd hear them coming a mile away because they're all wearing bells.
Oh yeah, imagine that. Like each country they have to do it, and so we'd be Morris dance, and you have like flamenco dancing and.
The Spanish army coming.
That could be a direct parallel though, because like we'd find like Italian accent sexy or something, right? You'd see this flamenco dancing, Morris dancing next to you.
Like if it was everyone in the UK or everyone who was natively English had to Morris dance, we'd never marry outside of English people. Because you'd be like, who the fuck's that? Oh, it's my sophisticated English boyfriend.
Is it
what are the bells and stick for?
Is it if you need to get anywhere?
Yes,
so like
any kind of movement.
So say if you wanted to run, it'd have to be like dancing.
Yeah.
So imagine how good the Olympics would be. Like all the events, like the 100 meters.
I think I think in my world, it would have to flip, right? Wouldn't it? So the skill isn't singing anymore; it's talking. So they'd have like Pop Idol
Spoken
and
word.
the X Factor, and it's basically people talking popular songs. Or like, you know, like the Stephen Fry Harry Potter audio books, like fucking, what's her name? Leona Lewis comes out and she's like, Chapter 1, a baby in Privet Drive.
Or would they just speak their songs?
Yeah.
I keep bleeding. I keep bleeding, love.
William Shatner would be the world's best entertainer. Have you heard his his spoken word version of The Real Slim Shady?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the real Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady.
All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating.
So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up?
It's very good. But I like that idea.
Weird Al Yankovic would just be a bloke telling funny stories.
Be a comedian.
Yeah.
Although going back to Dan's point about the Olympics, how would they commentate?
Oh, it'd be fucking brilliant.
Because they'd be singing and they'd be dancing.
What's that coming over the hill? It's a javelin. It's a javelin.
I like how as well you've gone straight into songs that already exist. They wouldn't just make them up on the spot.
Like, the World Cup would be shit because all the commentators would be doing was, it's coming, oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
Or would they just be singing all over again? You've only got one shot. Do not miss it. So can you notice any problems with each other's?
You'd have to warm up before you go anywhere.
That's a point. Yeah.
Like, you'd be like, right, I'm just popping to the shops, love. Stretch, get the old hammies going.
Wouldn't that mean everyone's like super flexible?
Yeah.
Everyone's like...
But can you also
steel.
imagine, like...
And super fit. Like,
You wanna go-
super fit.
You want to go hiking? You got to dance the whole... Like, you'd be fucking dead.
I don't think hiking would be a thing anymore.
Like, I think the only negative with mine, really...
Marathons would not be a thing anymore.
Dance marathon.
Or they'd just be a bit shorter.
I think the
It'd
real...
just be a elongated like Zumba class.
Doing their own steps.
With public transport, like, would you be on the tube in London or just doing, like... the conga, but statically while the tube moves along.
That'd be good. If you're all going to the same place, you just join a conga line. There'd just be conga lines everywhere. And you go, well, I'm going in that direction, I'll just join it. And then when you're done, you leave it, go into the next one.
It's like
The virtual bus.
you just reminded me of an episode of The Simpsons where they get trapped on a cruise ship. Like, they're on holiday and then they get stuck on the cruise ship because they think there's like a virus or something. It was one of them, like, Simpsons predicted the pandemic moments, right? And it's like 20 minutes in the penile conga line.
Yeah. Like, there'd be no need for buses anymore because it'd just be conga lines going to a bus stop and then they'd kind of wait for the people to join the conga line.
It'd be the bloke who has to stand there with jazz hands flagging the conga line down.
Oh my god!
I was just picturing like you know, at the airport where they have the red lights, just doing that at the end of the runway.
The fucking planes, that'd be difficult. I suppose, like, the old safety demonstrations in the planes, they'd just put music behind it, wouldn't they? And the exits are...
Pom-poms. Just cheer everywhere.
I think the only real negative with mine is the company that makes vocal zones would probably be the wealthiest company in the world.
True. Or the vocal cords would just be so strong after a few generations.
Yeah, that's true.
They become obsolete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very true. I think mine is the least limiting. In terms.
Mine would be very chaotic. Like, imagine trying to get anything done, like, at work. Like, say you work, like, you're quite, like, on a building site. So you're trying
A nail gun.
and you're just walking along doing it.
It'd be brutal, wouldn't it? Like, just like, could you imagine going to McDonald's with mine? It's like, I'd like a Big Mac. I'd like a Big Mac. Would you like an apple pie? Would you like an apple pie?
I can just imagine going straight to Bohemian Rhapsody. I'd like a Big Mac covered in cheese.
He'd like a Big Mac covered in cheese. Would you like some fries and some soft drinks too?
So with both of ours, like it like takes longer to do anything.
Yeah.
Because when you're singing, it takes longer to say what you're trying to say, and then when you're dancing, it takes you long. Unless you're doing some like mad like galloping dance, or you're like doing like a super quick like rap god, then you just take forever to say anything.
It's true. It's true.
I feel like now I need to have like a list of songs for like emergency situations.
Yes.
911. What's your emergency? 911. Like the whole world would be like a shit High School Musical.
It would. Even calling someone, you'd have to sing down the phone.
I mean, if the captain needed to make an announcement, would he just be like, "We're soaring, flying"?
So would this be like,
please see the light and return to your seats?
would it be like suddenly it just becomes a thing? Or is
Oh my God!
always the norm?
It's always the norm.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Oh my God! I just thought it's that. What's his name? Oh,
So the whole
No,
planet.
actually, do you know what? Take that back. This would be funny. I want to see where you're
Just
going with
one
this.
day.
Because one day, everyone just goes, now it's the law. You must
Just
sing
like,
instead of talk.
Suddenly, there's just a worldwide flash mob.
Yeah. Oh, man. That'd be awesome.
Sean Kingston fire burning is what they'd have to answer the fucking the 911 shorty fire burning on the dance floor. No, it's at the children's hospital at the dance floor.
Oh, God. Could you imagine the police in your world trying to catch a criminal?
Oh,
and everyone's dancing.
In my world, would the sirens play Roxanne? Roxanne! In my world, the police is actually Sting and his mates.
Maybe he's from this world. Maybe Roxanne's just a known criminal.
Roxanne is our version of Jack the Ripper.
Or is Roxanne like the new deputy? You don't have to put on the red light right now.
I've just imagined this whole police force that's made up of the police and the Arctic Monkeys. Up rose a riot van.
All the Kaiser Chiefs.
Mine would be a lot like, the scene in The Mask. Where he's
Which one?
where he gets
Oh,
all the police dancing.
Yes.
Where they're like the rumba beat.
Apparently, Jim Carrey hated that scene.
Did he?
Yeah, apparently.
I thought he hated the whole film.
Yeah, that as well. But I think that scene in particular he just did not want to do.
Such a good film.
So good.
It'd be crazy because I'd imagine a lot of people would make it their point to carry a soundtrack with them.
Right.
So like you'd have like your Spotify playlist that's like ordering dinner. And you'd just be like do 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 do. You're like, I would like some calamari.
Would you learn piano just to accompany yourself?
I would. I'd take it as an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to
take a ukulele with you everywhere you go.
Yeah. I'd love to. How fucking funny would courts be?
I was about to go to that. How's the Parliament?
Oh, what's his face? Dennis Nilsson's on the stand. He's like, yes, I murdered 13 people. Tra la 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 la.
At Christmas time, it seems.
I feel like it'd be a lot more like a dramatic, like opera in a courthouse.
Yes.
Confess.
Like it kind of made me picture like Frollo's song from
Desire. Oh, that's a great song.
Who's guilty
And filthy, he must be sent to jail.
That's what he would be. You're right. What verdict does the jury find?
He's guilty because he's male. Whoa. It happens, guys. It happens.
And they take him away, just ballet spins.
Could you imagine, like, what's that film? 12 Angry Men. You know, the one about the jury stuck in the room in dead alone.
Yeah.
It's like, he killed him. No, he didn't. He killed him. No, he didn't.
This is really hard for me because those listening to the podcast, I'm a professional musician. So I was like the world of singing just feels great to me. But it was really funny what you said. Oh, man, it's really difficult. They're both great.
Can you imagine the fucking weather forecast? It's raining, not men.
It's raining again.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah, just like yesterday. Again.
Oh, man. It's too good. I can't decide. They're both really good arguments.
I'm just gritty everywhere.
I'm just imagining, you know, when the traffic signals go down and you've got someone there with a little sign. This is the Macarena instead. or stop right now. Thank you very much. Someone from your world with a megaphone. Your world doing the dance. It works. It goes hand in hand, really.
Yeah.
So just the real winner.
Real life is a musical.
What we need is 50% of the people can only sing and not dance. And 50% of the people can only dance and not sing.
Then it becomes Romeo and Juliet, where a dancer tries to fall in love with the singer. And,
oh, Christ.
Well, so this actually kind
We've got
of
a movie.
it's in a bit of a we have. Is this Step Up 10? Didn't Step Up 9 only come out last week?
Step Up 10, The Fate of the Furious.
I saw it. Sorry, complete sidetrack. I saw a fucking meme, and it was like this guy, and he's got Dom from Fast and Furious and Harry Potter, and he's like, so Harry, what have you got? And he's like, oh, it's a cloak, and it's the scene where he puts the invisibility cloak on. It's like, I'm invisible, and he goes, that's pretty good. Dom, what have you got? He goes, I've got family. It's actually quite a timely question, this, anyway, Kirk, because I went to see Wicked in London last weekend.
You did, yeah.
That was interesting. Like, that was my first proper West End musical.
I went to see Wicked quite a long time ago. When I was
It's really good. It's really good.
I was at like year 5 or something. Probably too young to appreciate it.
See, I used to go to a lot of Shakespeare stuff when I was a kid, because obviously we're down the road from Stratford. So
yeah,
went to see War Horse not long ago.
Oh, is that good?
War Horse is a musical.
Stage production, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't get a real horse.
No, they had like this.
That's what it originally is. It's a stage production.
They had this.
Film
I think it was it had quite a bit of music in it. I wouldn't say singing as much, but it had a lot of like but they had like this big like built horse, and the guy was like basically controlling it from the side of the horse. But he put so much like movement and you just forgot he was there. It was incredible. Anyway,
but a horse is not a bear.
No, it's not.
It's not a bear.
We spoke about that on last week's episode. The week before.
Okay, so decision time. I'm gonna go Dan.
Oh,
I think everyone would be fitter, as you say, and I can imagine the Olympics being very funny. And I like the idea of how annoying it could be, which makes me laugh as well. It's because I just want to go to the fridge. And off you go. Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Everyone would be wearing really tight tops and leggings that are always slightly drenched in sweat. Like, everyone would always wear like tight V-necks that are clearly showing a ring of sweat.
I reckon like 80s like
leg warmers,
leg warmers and headbands would come back. Everyone would be in like one of them hype videos.
Every gym would just be jazzercise.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't it be funny though? Because obviously all films are now getting remade. Like Peter Pan's getting remade. It would have to be danced or sung in your world. It'd be quite fun to see that.
I think it'd be fucking hilarious to watch Star Wars all singing.
Yeah, or Goodfellas.
Yeah. Or even Godfather.
Yeah.
You disrespect me. You disrespect my family.
You kick my baby.
Mess with my daughter. Get a head of horse.
No, Star Wars as a musical would be phenomenal, I think.
It would. Let's write this down.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
I think you mean Seagulls, stop it now.
Oh, I don't even want to know how many copyright laws we've just gone straight through in this episode. But anyway.
All of them.
The Seagull Stop It Now isn't as good as In the Bushes of Love.
Oh, yeah. I prefer stick. I prefer my stick. My stick.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's my favourite one. One thing we didn't do is announce the scores.
No, I was just about to. So GG Dan, Smokey D, that brings your score up to 4.
Nice.
Which
I genuinely didn't know.
Which means you are tied now with Captain Kirk.
Oh, yeah.
And I am still on 8.
Just double.
8.
It's a lot of work.
What can I say?
He needs a win.
Yeah, I do desperately.
We've got wins.
Welcome to my depression. Right, so next in the order after rolling initiative was Smokey D.
Wow.
D&D
Right,
reference
let me
there.
get my questiones up just so I can remember it. So, have you guys heard of Cheese Postie?
No. I imagine he is a cheese toasty that delivers mail.
No. So it is a subscription service that will send you the ingredients to make a cheese toasty. And they send it to your door.
So it's like HelloFresh, but specifically for cheese toasty.
Yeah.
But do they send you the little toasty maker?
No.
Do they send you do they just send you a variety of breads and cheeses?
Yeah, so
like week in, week out?
Week it'll be a different bread.
It'll be like, this week it's whole grain
extra.
tiger sourdough with Gouda.
Yeah, and you might get some like pickle or whatever with it.
I quite like this.
It's called Cheese Postie.
How much does it cost a week?
I don't know. I'm not getting into that. I just wanted to bring it up as an example.
Right.
I would like you guys to make your own subscription to your door service along the lines of Cheese Postie because it, make it funny. I'll give you a few minutes to have a think.
I think I've got it.
See what you come up with.
I feel like I've got one, but I'm worried it's going to be complete shit. But I'm going to go for it.
So whoever would like to kick us off, go.
Do you want to go first?
I'll go.
I need to think of a catchy name for it.
I've got one. So actually, I was trying to think of similar ideas, not in this vein, but how can I bring this up? And I'm so glad you've asked this question. I can work this in. So, you know how you do the washing and your socks always disappear?
Yeah.
Right? You ever have that? You just socks disappear, right? They go into this random other ethos and you're never seen again. I'd like to. A lot of people had like philosophical thoughts about this and what actually does this mean, losing your socks, and what happens. So I'd like to have a company called Socrates where they'll deliver fresh socks to you every so often, and there'll be really cool patterns and perhaps based on Greek gods, who knows, just to have Zeus socks and whatever. It'll be really fun, but at least then you'll always have some socks.
Nice.
For the ones being eaten by the washing machine. Socrates.
Socrates. What have we got, James?
I can't think of a name. I'll work out a name later. It'll click as we're chatting shit. I think this would be for you, to be fair, Dan. I think this would be right up your street. It's a daily box. Every day the postman comes, you pay one flat rate subscription for a month. Every day the postman comes, you get a delivery, right? Which we all love. We all like emails. They're fuck all right now. Remember as a kid, you were like email. Like you got so excited when you got one email. Like when you first got an email, and then now it's like, fuck me, real post, great. Like especially when it's a parcel and not a letter.
Yeah.
Anyway, it delivers one singular Lego brick,
Right.
every day, and they all go together to make a model a month.
Oh.
And I'll call it model a month, I guess.
There you
go. And basically, ma'am. Get your ma'am delivery. So basically, like, one day you might just get a geezer's head. The next day you might get a 4x2 red brick. And the instruction, like at the start of the month, you'll get the instruction manual.
Oh, so you know what it is.
Yeah. Or like, you won't know what it is, but you'll get like a PDF or like a printed sheet that's like, put day 26 onto day 17.
Oh, God. It's starting to sound like hell.
No, like you'd build it progressively throughout the month until you got yourself a Lego model a month.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, on a Saturday you get 2 bricks to make up for the fact there's no post on Sundays.
So what happens when one goes missing in the post?
They have a repost service.
Okay.
So you just submit a claim and then you'll get an extra brick thrown in with your next delivery.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
But I imagine them to run like more like a milkman service. It doesn't go through the post per se.
Yeah.
You leave it outside and keep old bricks away.
Yeah.
Or like you have like a little brick bin. Like, you know, like the post boxes that are like little letter boxes, like where you have to unlock them. You have like a brick bin installed at the front of your house and a bloke from the company comes and sticks it in.
Yeah. So what you've done is, you know, them magazines where you're like, buy all these copies of magazines to build this thing.
Yes.
You're just getting that delivered to your door.
Yes, but here's the difference, right? Did you ever start one of those?
No.
Yes, I did the Harry Potter chess set.
Fine. Harry Potter chess set is a prime example. I did a Star Wars one. And what they do, the fucking bastards, the first copy has like the best bit.
Oh, yeah.
And is half price. So you're like, I bet you got a fucking king or a queen in your first issue.
Or got the board or something. Yeah. It was something really cool.
And it's like, and it was only $5.99. You're like fucking buzzing, right? And then the next one is $12.99, and you get a fucking porn,
or it's like a base.
Yeah, and it's like piece, with mine, it was like, oh yeah, look, you've got the fucking cockpit for the Millennium Falcon. Oh, that's wicked. And then the next one is like, oh, this is a fucking satellite dish.
Yeah,
this shit. No, it's all going to be
fair enough.
Like £30 a month gets you a brick a day.
Before we move on, though, I want to bring up the Harry Potter one and how, if anyone listening has also done it, I feel your pain. They're absolute cocks. Once we finish the set, right, and it comes with these little things on the outside of the board, once you get those bits, it's great. You then think, oh, that's it. Fair enough. Done it. It's fucking not. Without even asking, they put you onto the next subscription, which is where you make the second Harry Potter set, which is made up of dragon eggs. So suddenly you've got these dragon eggs coming to your friggin' door going, what the fuck is this for? And you don't want to stop because you're like, well, I'm collecting these now. Yeah. This could be worth something. And yes,
that's the worst thing, isn't it? Everybody goes into, I'm going to start collecting because it could be worth something. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Pretty sure my mum still got it.
No, but like, so I think a brick a day is like, it's enough to keep you entertained, like, and excited for the next day. But like, the thing is like, you can also choose, because we're a flexible company, you can choose to skip a month if you don't like the model.
So you're not actually like affiliated with Lego.
No.
It's your off-brand brick.
No, it'll be legit Lego brick.
Okay.
But we just break up the sets and send them out.
Oh, so you're buying legit Lego sets and then sending them. So why can't I just spend £30 on that set? By just going, they're just ordering it on Amazon.
Teaches kids patience.
And getting...
The one that I really got into...
I don't have patience.
The one, do you know what? The one that because you'll get better value through us. Because we're buying them in bulk, we get a discount.
All right.
So, like, it might be a £50 set that we can then sell you for £30 because we've bought them at like cost.
That's what I do at Costco.
Yeah, but Costco, you know what Costco's like? It's finicky. Like, you got a great deal on that
Sanctum. Yeah.
Yeah, the Sanctum, but you might not get another decent Lego set for months.
I suppose if you're not quite as like Lego enthusiastic as I am, when you're constantly looking for the best deal and you're really good at finding, like, and you know the price is like off by heart of all the sets that you want. Kirk, I haven't heard anything about yours. What was it again? Socks.
Yeah, Socrates. You get Greek.
Would you spell it as Socrates or as Socrates, like Teaz?
Or Tees, and you can have t-shirts as well.
Socrates.
Maybe, yes. Socrates. Yeah, thanks. Socrates. Yeah. That can be the next phase of the project. So you get t-shirts sent to you because they also get ruined and go missing and whatever.
Yeah.
But the main argument I'm thinking about with Socrates is when you have Christmas, it's really annoying that like parents and uncles and aunties will just buy you socks.
I love it.
You love it.
Like, Christmas is the one time a year I get matching socks because, like, Celeste does not understand the concept of like washing in pairs. So, like, we split the washing 50-50. I will always try and find matching socks to try and wash. She doesn't. And then if I say, babe, will you chuck us a pair of socks? I'm about to head out. She'll give me like a fucking trainer sock and a woolly sock.
Well, I'm kind of the same. Like, if we're putting socks away that we've just washed, if they look remotely the same, like if they're like both ankle socks, they're going together.
And that's okay. That's fine. I'm not like, that's average. Christmas is like the special time where I get a proper pair of socks. Like what I do is I go out and buy the bulk ones, like, Sports Direct, the Puma socks, the white socks with like all the different coloured Puma. I don't give a shit if it's a red Puma and a green Puma on white socks. That doesn't bother me. Celeste, the psychopath, will be like, here's a thermal sock for hiking through snow. Here's a trainer sock for what you wear when you're wearing shorts.
Okay, no, that's
and
an
she'll
issue.
be like, pair of socks. I'm like, that's not a pair of socks, Celeste.
But here's where my company is genius, because they make the same style sock, just with different patterns on it. So it doesn't matter if you pick up a Zeus and pick up another Greek god. And
Do they send you one sock at a time? It's
No,
not
they'll send you a pair.
Not even a pair, just one.
No, they'll send you a
sock.
pair, but you can mix and match because it'll still make sense.
So
And perhaps it even goes in phases of like, here's the Greek god edition, here's a Marvel edition, here's a whatever.
You're
edition.
basically just ripping off, or not ripping off, but you're just taking inspo from like those. Like, in fact, I'm wearing some right now. I've got on that ass boxers, like the postal delivery boxers.
Oh, postal delivery sock.
There you go. We know it works.
For Christmas once, my mum bought everyone a box that there's a company called Odd Socks, and it'll just send you 6 socks that are just completely different. Well, I say completely different. They're kind of like a set, but none of them match.
Yeah.
And you just get, and there's like, maybe it was 5 socks just to make it even worse. Like,
It's horrid.
A soccer day of the week.
yeah. And
Hey,
no, they're really great.
if you only had one leg, that would be a fucking dream come true for you, wouldn't it?
So that's what I'm thinking as well, is eradicating, so making your parents and uncles and aunties buy you a gift that's actually worth more than a sock, because you can just say, I'm on the Socrates subscription, I don't need any more socks then.
Fair. Any last points you want to make that will convince me to?
Yes, Socrates could also make sock puppets. So you can choose whether in January do you want socks or do you want a puppet.
What, and you committed to the whole year?
No, you can swap it whenever you want, but you could also get a sock puppet. It could also work as a sock, amazingly, but it comes with like little eyeballs and like a little mouth on the end.
Optional mod kit.
Mod socks.
Mod socks would be a
No,
better name.
that's the quadrophenia time. Yeah.
Well, I think we can end that there. Kirk gets the point.
Thank you very
Well
much.
done, Kirk. No, you absolutely dicked me on that. Like, I was like, the Lego idea would be really good in my head, because I'm like, you get this little thing every day, like those magazines, and I was like, no, the socks make so much more sense.
Safe and secure.
Socrates.
So, if there's anybody out there,
Would a panther socks?
would a panther socks would be cool.
Would a panther wear socks?
If a panther wore socks, how would he wear them like this? Yeah, I think if there's any company out there that sells singular odd socks on a subscription service and wants us to sponsor us,
Yeah.
we're always looking for additional sponsors. We're also okay for you to take the Greek god Socrates IP.
And on that note, let's hear from our sponsor.
Bam chicken wow. It's time for sponsors.
Okay, so a big thanks to our sponsors for Season 2 of Would a Panther Kill a Raccoon in the Wild, Manuka Farm. They provide a wide range of honey-infused CBD products that help manage pain, anxiety, and sleep. And by using the code PANTHER10, you can take 10% off your first order across the site.
If you're like me and you're struggling with your sleep a bit, for me, what's working best is the oil gummies and the sleep spray.
I've not tried the sleep spray.
Yeah, and the oil is really tastes good. Tastes like honey. You wouldn't know that there's CBD in it. The gummies have got a bit of a twinge, but I still really like them because they taste like honey. Also, their skincare stuff is really good. I've been using it. It's top notch.
Nice.
And if CBD isn't your thing, well, they do just sell honey as it is. So that's Panther 10, PANTHER 10 for 10% off at manukafarm.co.uk. That's Manuka, MANUKA, farm, PHARM.co.uk. Every time the Panther 10 code is used, we look really good. We don't get any money for it, or it's not an affiliate link, but it really helps us in terms of growing our podcast, and it really helps Manuka Farm grow their business. So it's a win-win for everyone.
And you help yourself out with your pain, anxiety, and sleep.
Yeah, give it a go. Tell them your boys sent you.
And thanks to Manuka Farm for sponsoring us.
Right. So, at the end of question 2, the scores are Smokey D is on 4, Captain Kirk is on 5, and I'm still lagging behind on 8. So, I've done it, guys. I've crashed out this episode. I think it's the first time this season where I've not got a point in an episode, and I can't get another one. So,
we'll end it there.
But now this next question means, is Smokey D going to join me? Or am I going to start pulling away?
This is a little bit of like a season 1 style throwback, actually.
Oh, man.
I hope you guys like it. As this is a reversal round, what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna let you hear the whole thing. Then I'm gonna give you like a 1, 2, 3, and you have to pick the other person's.
Oh God.
And I've called this shitty superpowers.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Shitty superpowers. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, you bend your dick and then it snaps and glows like a glow stick as you get an erection. Number 2, you count to 10,000 in one go, and that will allow you to summon a tortoise named Fred for 1 hour.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I should have took this one out, but go for it. Number 3, every time you come, one giant sperm comes out and follows you around for 15 minutes as your sidekick. Number 4, every time you kill someone, gold and silver Lego studs fly out of them for you to collect.
Every time you what?
Kill someone. Number 5, you can shoot your vertebrae out of your mouth like a Pez dispenser, but when you've run out, you have to lie there and let it regrow for 24 hours. Number 6.
There's more.
Yeah, there's 7 in total. You have the ability to summon anyone's mom for a your mom joke.
Anyone's.
So, for example, I got a few of these off Reddit. I'm not scared to admit. Jesus. So, like, say a police officer pulls you over and says, why were you speeding? You go, because I've got your mom in the back. Haha, very funny. And then he, hi, sweetie. And then the final one, which I think is a brilliant one, I must admit. You're immortal as long as you're holding a fish.
Okay.
Okay.
So, do you want a quick recap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bend your dick and it becomes a glow stick. Count to 10,000 and get a tortoise named Fred.
Yeah.
One giant sperm every time you come for 15 minutes. Gold and silver Lego studs fly out of someone when you kill them. Pez dispenser vertebrae.
Yeah.
Summon anyone's mom for a mom joke. And you're immortal as long as you're holding a fish.
Right.
I'm going to count to 3, and then I want you to say the other person's.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Pez dick.
Okay. So, Dan, you've got the Pez dispensing pack.
No, he's got the bend dick.
Oh, you've got the bendy.
He's the Pez.
Oh, Kirk, you're the Pez.
I wouldn't have picked the...
And you've got the bendy. You've got the glow dick.
Yeah. Raves are about to become a lot more fun.
So, a part of the inspiration for this question comes from that Disney Plus show, Extraordinary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really good show, but like, there's a real mixed bag of superpowers in that, isn't there? Like that guy that he touches them and they come. Like, so,
3D printing arse man.
Yeah, 3D printing arse man. So, I want you to tell me how your life would improve and how you'd make the world a better place with your powers.
He's screwed. Listen, I'd probably become a male stripper. Get up on stage.
What would your stripper name be? I think it would have to be a Star Wars pun, right? Because it's like a lightsaber, like Obi, come and blow me. And a force.
Give me some time. I will try and come up with one that I'm satisfied with.
C3P.
So you got to break it.
C3P glow.
Half mold.
But
Darth invade her.
It's got to relate to the glow. It's got to be
Just Broder.
Glowder.
Glowder.
Do I get to pick the color?
Yeah, I'll let you pick the color. I mean, I imagine like glow stick green.
Yeah, I was thinking it's got to be, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like, I suppose you could go for like pink or blue.
No, it's got to be the green, doesn't it? It's the most recognizable
glow stick.
Glow's dick. Yeah, no, I definitely just get up on stage, snap it, and do the helicopter with it.
So maybe I didn't explain it properly as well. That's how you get an erection.
Oh, even better.
So you have to make it glow in order to get hard.
Nice.
It's got to be snapped in half.
Yeah, like you crack it.
Yeah.
What, like a knuckle?
You know how like you snap a glow stick,
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking stay bent in half, does it? You crack it.
Yeah.
You release the liquid.
Yeah. So you release the cum,
Yeah.
and then your dick fills.
Yep.
And then, so
Right.
how proud would you be if Lauren opened her mouth and it was shut?
Well, that's
Just in the dark.
You can never have like pitch black fun ever again.
Yeah.
She would just be.
Get caught.
Don't look at my face. It's just glowing. Just stood over her and just the glow.
I would imagine as well as part of this, your cum will glow.
Yeah, Predator.
Yeah. Oh god!
Scenes in Predator.
Be like,
No.
so you'll be a stripper. That's how you'll make the world a better place.
Yeah,
How would your life improve?
probably get paid quite a lot of money. I want to see the man with the glowing penis. Or I wear like thin shorts and you can just see the glow.
You're in the gym and people can see it glowing. And
Would it like just immediately erect, or is it like that's how you activate it?
yeah, that's how you activate
And
it.
you kind of see it like flicker on.
You see it go up. But I think it would also have to go up in like the proper, like almost like not like a kind of like that, but like
Yeah. But like you get the little twitch going.
when you first feel the blood pumping.
I'm really sad.
Just imagine you in the fucking collie.
Yeah, what if it's like a color changing one and I can kind of change the color at will?
When you slap
Red,
You'd make
blue,
so
yellow.
much money as a stripper if you could slap your dick and make you change colours. Right, sorry, Kirk. How's that working for you, my guy?
Okay, well, he's gone for the full. I'm a stripper. Come at me if you like.
Yeah.
Whereas
Come at me.
I can shoot invertebrae out of my body. Right?
At speed, like Pez
At
come out
speed,
quite
like
fast.
yeah, I can.
Yeah, that's how it would have to work. You'd have to like almost unhinge your jaw as a Pez dispenser.
So I could fully take out bad guys.
No, I think
Right.
I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So that's what I do as a living. I would take out bad guys.
How many vertebrae do you have?
I don't know. How many do I have?
I don't know.
I don't know.
More than 4.
You got a 6-shooter.
I got a magnum.
How much vertebrae in spine?
See, facts on this show, people.
33.
I've got 33
That's
bullets.
decent.
Not
That's
bad.
a full MP5
Yeah,
mag.
yeah. So I well, I'll be able to control that. And my superhero name would be Inverted Bay. And the reason for that is the world would understand my sacrifice, that once I have saved someone or attempted to save someone, I'm then out of action for 24 hours while my invertebrate grows back. So I'll get sympathy points. And I'll get lots of money because I go, with thank you for your sacrifice. Here's the key to the town. And here is a big lump of money so you can... So that 24 hours is as comfortable as it can be.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be pretty shitty, but at the same time, I'll get like a nice dash about of money. Understand this is going to happen. Get used to it eventually. Hurt like hell, but get used to it. Yeah, Inverter Bay.
I was disappointed you didn't go along the Pez line for your name, but appreciate it. Appreciate it. So I mean that's all good. Like I'm quite happy to say that you've made the most of your powers, shall we say? I'd be interested to know if you could pick a nemesis from the list of powers. Which, like, and Dan, as you're not in a superhero world, I would like to say, like,
which I'm really sad about.
Who's your co-stripper adult industry nemesis?
It's got to be the. Do I get to pick mine?
Yeah, I would say so.
So it's got to be the pet cum.
the guy who ejaculates one giant sperm. Okay. And Kirk?
Mine would be the guy holding the sea creature in order to be, and he'll just wave it in your face and go, "I've got an invertebrate." Right? He'll just hold a crab and be like, "What happens now?"
Yeah, that was so the standoff would be between the invincible fishmonger and the guy who can shoot fucking his discs out of his fucking mouth. Jesus Christ.
What were the other options again?
Count to 10,000 in one go, and summon a tortoise named Fred for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Every time you kill someone, gold and silver Lego studs fly out for you to collect.
So good.
The ability to summon anyone's mum for a your mum
That's
joke.
a good one. It is so funny.
Oh no, I'd need that as my part. Can summon people's mum on stage.
That would be your sidekick's power. Your sidekick's power.
Your mom's about to get the glow treatment.
Are you ready?
I want to
check out this glow up.
I want to say I'm really sad that Dan didn't go down the superhero route, because I could have just absolutely thwarted his with simply the torch. It's like the only skill you would have with a glowing penis is finding someone in the dark somewhere and say, "Hey, let's help you get out."
Yeah, so you have to realize that you're not cut out to be a superhero and get into stripping.
Yeah, exactly.
I just imagine
torch or this
think of like, the classic mugger ran down the alleyway scene. He's escaped the cops, and then all of a sudden he hears,
"I'll find him."
In the darkness, there's just a, and slowly but surely a glow starts to form.
What you could do is
I've got a hard on for justice.
You know when they drop glow sticks down like deep holes to see how far it goes? Just lower me down, boys.
Use your fucking neon cum as emergency flares.
Yeah.
We're trapped in the middle. Shoot a flare.
It's gonna need a minute.
The same. Make some interesting art.
Jesus Christ. Well, I'd like to take a
UV parties.
Before I announce the winner, I'd like to personally thank r/shitty superpowers for giving me those inspirations. I'm going to give it to Dan because he really flipped it away from the superhero shit I thought it was. So, Dan, you and what's your stripper name?
I still haven't got one. I've been sad the whole time. I got to think of one.
I like Gloder.
I like Gloder, yeah.
You and Gloder have now successfully entered the Wood Panther character creation.
Either Gloder or the Mandaglory hole.
You and your glowing penis can now take their seat in the hall of Wood Panther characters. One floor above Heck.
Listen, if there's a power outage.
Quick, there's an emergency. Oh, Dan, fuck's sake. You're just there under the fucking turning the circuit breaker off, so you've got an excuse. Oh.
Right. Why are you not glowing today and not feeling yourself?
Is it because you don't find me attractive anymore?
Oh no. Oh, that'd be when it flickers, right?
Could you link it up to Alexa?
Link it up to the speakers that go the lights that go with the speakers.
The Philips ones. Vader comes out. Whoa, boy.
Just make anyone in a men's public toilet uncomfortable. No, well done, Dan. So you've had a really good round. You've had a really good game today.
Yeah, he's won too.
It's taking him from last place to joint second, which is also joint last. Yeah. So final scores: myself on 8, and then Smokey Kirk on 5 apiece.
Yeah.
So
Everything to play for.
still everything to play for. The question is can I extend my lead next game? Let's wait and see. Right. Thank you very much for joining us today. We'll see you next time for episode 7. I've been Smokey D.
Been Captain K.
I've been Thicc Jim.
See you in the next one.